You might have seen that in our most recent videos, we moved to a new location. Actually, we just moved the studio to another place in the new office space. And as you can see here, this is the B row table and here is the A row table. And while we were preparing for this space, I actually had to paint the wall, clean everything up and whatnot. And I was listening to music using this speaker. Now, this is the Edifier ES20 Bluetooth speaker. It's a small speaker and it's surprisingly powerful. So let's talk about it here today. And I will also show you our painting supply has still not been cleaned yet, but yes, this Bluetooth speaker helped me got through all of the lonely times while I was painting and whatnot. So when we look at the box, there's really nothing much to talk about here. The ES20 comes in this small box. Oh, also available in two colors, black and white. Surprisingly, the holder that holds this product in place is actually made out of recycled paper and the plastic that holds the speaker inside. And then also the quick start guide, which I am not gonna touch because it's actually very simple to operate, although there are some special features that I will highlight. And here is a very nice lanyard for you to tie the speaker onto whatever you want because there's a loop here as well. And the speaker itself, well, you might think that it looks like some other Bluetooth speaker that is from another brand. And yeah, I get that a lot because a lot of people who saw this Bluetooth speaker immediately said that it looks like the other speaker. It has this faux leather material which is slightly squishy, so if you drop this speaker it wouldn't get damaged easily. And then there are some rubber stubs here for the feet, and so is this part here. There are some rubber stubs on this little piece as well, so you can put it either on the table like this, or you can put it on the table like this, so all of the sound is pointing upwards. And then we have a USB-C port here for charging, and as you can see here, there are RGB lights all around the back of this Bluetooth speaker. Now, at the top here, you have this button to change the RGB mode, and then volumes up and down, and also a power button. Pretty simple, right? Now, we will have to take a look at the Edifier Connects app because, of course, you have the Connects app to make use of all of the RGB settings as well. As you can see here, there are a few settings available. So firstly, music effects. Basically, it's the equalizer. We can change it from music, game, movie, or outdoor. I mostly use it in music for our space here while I was painting and prepping this area. And then lighting effects, yes, you do have quite a lot of them to choose from, 5 of them to be exact. So I'll just inverse this for you to see. If we change it to breathing mode, it just breathes like this. You can change whatever color you want. So maybe red color, then it will breathe in red color. Okay. Rainbow means it's color cycling through the colors, all of them actually. As you can see here, it's slightly changing color every single time that it pulses. And we can change the light modulation rate, which is basically the color cycle rate, and also the brightness as well. Of course, we can also make it to be a static color, which is this color that I was showing just now. Glittering and colorful. Well, it basically just have this spectrum of color cycling through every time, or emergency lights. So if you need SOS or whatever, then you can prop this behind your car or something like that and use it in the emergency light mode. Maybe that's something that will save someone. So that is why I'm highlighting this feature. And finally, we also have volume control, which is pretty basic. And the Bluetooth speaker's volume is tied to your phone's volume, or in this case, your whatever host device that you paired it with. If I press the volume down button on the Bluetooth speaker, then it also changes on the phone as well. So, as you can see here, there's really nothing much that we can do. We can also update the firmware if available, but so far there is no firmware update, and that is why we are still at version 1.0.0. And then let's do some sound tests.
Wherever you want, wherever you need, so you never ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you strong and let it all away.
And as you can hear, the sound quality coming out of this tiny Bluetooth speaker is surprisingly loud, yet clear and also very balanced in terms of the sound signature. The price of this Bluetooth speaker is at around 220 ringgit Malaysia, but currently, as you can see here, there's a discount, and that is why you can get it for less than 210 ringgit Malaysia. Of course, these kind of vouchers and discounts will be kind of on and off, so if you can score yourself a deal, this is a fantastic Bluetooth speaker. And I also want to mention that it is indeed IP67 rated, so it is not afraid to, you know, get wet or whatever, and it also has a microphone as well, so you can practically do a call with this Bluetooth speaker, because as you can see here, this is the microphone port. An amazing Bluetooth speaker, and that's it. That's all that we have to share with you here today. All of our videos moving forward will be filmed in this new studio location, more like not new studio, but new studio location. This is for the A row, that table is for the B row, where we do our sound tests and whatnot. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.